Hi.
Hiya.
Hi guys, my name is Alphy and I'm a fashion design student in my third year.
My name is Emilia Kochanowska. I'm 2024 fashion graduate.
My name is Nica. I'm a student on fashion design third year.
The name of my collection is Modern Housewife. The collection is inspired by 1950s housewives. To be more specific, by the swimwear they were at the time, because the observation I made is that the swimwear they were wearing at the time, it's more like a night out outfits, modern, I would say. We don't cover ourselves up that much when we go swimming. So I combined those two. I specifically focused on the fabrics I was using, which was vinyl, kind of latexy vibe, and then the details and the designs were inspired by swimwear 1950s.
The collection name is Home is Where Heart Is, because for me home is not a physical place. For me home is an emotional place. It's where you can find all these feelings. You can find love, you can find balance, you can find peace, support, even sadness, because sometimes you can even have that in some families. I was trying to recreate all these feelings through my collection, and to help me do that, I choose satin and organza for fabrics. Satin because it's very fluent, it's very shiny, it's very light as well, but also can be really strong fabric. Organza is really light, because most of the time when you get home you want to have that feeling of lightness, you want to be released of all the things you have during the day.
So the name of my collection is Kochanowska. I have been living in the UAE for my whole life, but my nationality is Indian. So I've lived there and I have my roots from India, but I'm accustomed to the ways of living of UAE, and I moved here for uni. So I've been here for like almost 3 years. In all this chaos, I have trying to find my place in it, because I've always introduced like new diversities, like new cultures and new ideas of living and everything, and it was really chaotic. And then when I started to like find myself, and if I wanted a safe space, I turned to crochet, and crochet made me feel safe, and it made me feel like I was belonging somewhere, and I got a sense of belongingness. But even in this utopia of crochet, I still felt like I was a bit lost here and there, because you're human and you're not perfect. So you're always going to be confused in all sorts. Crochet is something that is like disciplined and in an orderly fashion. And when like imperfections creep in, there's a bit of discrepancy. So because of that, there is also a bit of imbalance in my collection, which you will see that there's some bits are not crochet, some bit are crochet, and there is a bit of irregular shapes, and that's what the collection consists of. So it's, when I say what my collection is about in a small gist, it would be like crochet with imperfections. That's what my collection is about, and it describes me as a person and my interests and everything.
I would say my favorite piece is two-color jumpsuit, the green and the yellow, mostly because I put the most work into it. Obviously all the pieces took a lot of time and work, but this one specifically took me, I would say, 4 or 5 mock-ups to finalize and make it fit my model perfectly. But I'm really happy about it.
So my favorite dress is called Support, because it's having all the feelings together. You have the heart, you have the peace, you have the sadness, you have everything in one piece. It's basically the support you need.
So my favorite piece or pieces, I would say, is the white bolero sleeve. I like that because it's really puffy, and I like really like big and puffy textures and silhouettes in fashion. And even the skirt kind of describes my whole concept, which is like regular, irregular, and like disciplined and like not in order kind of thing. And that's my favorite piece. And the next favorite piece I have is the ice cream looking utopian top with like this really nice leg warmers. And in that, I like that because it kind of represents like an ice cream. It kind of looks like scoops of ice cream, but also with like braids of crochet, and it looks really utopian like. So that's why I like it.